Ohio. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Same time, Wilson again. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You that reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I tell you,
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Catch is made. Massive hit! The ball is out! Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got third and short now. From the shotgun, Ewers. Short pass brought in. He's got the first down grab and still going. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A gain of 27 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. Great play.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Rodgers here from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. That's cut at the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Finds the football outside. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It's Warren on third down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, It actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Here we go with Johnson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Ewers. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing here, Ewers. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Formation for the Browns.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 28, he put everything he had into this one. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now lead by 10. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Judkins headed right. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Left side caught by Metcalf. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
First down.
Trying an inside give to Ward. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 45 on 2nd down. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. launches into the end zone for a Cleveland pick six.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Miller on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down. Warren running between the tackles. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
A gain of 27.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Steelers first down.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
22-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Rodgers will look to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Ewers. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by the 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's yours. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the grab and start this one off. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. They'll stick with the ground game here. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now yours. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down carry for Sampson. We're working a couple yards past the line. Stopped by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt.
It's 3rd and 7.
The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. Yours now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Same guy, lifts it again. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Johnson up the middle. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Complete right side to Washington. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now a carry by Johnson. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. No one around. He's got space. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Going to the ground again on first. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another game to Judkins. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Room inside the 10. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Sampson has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a third-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Austin. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. You've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To throw, Rodgers. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a third-quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 24. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 36. Short pass brought in. Juke the defender. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Here it's Zach Moss who gets it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. You know, it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21. They did it! He made the interception! That's Justin Simmons.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play action, Ewers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room. for the next snap.
Third and long for him here. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To throw, Ewers. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Ewers. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. This is brought in by Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All on the 45, 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football prop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll go, Judkins. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense. Keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Moss gets it going right. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable, no gain there. Third and 4 coming up now. He's back to throw. He lofts it deep left. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now lead by 10. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history.
Browns 24. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Now it's Ewers. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns at a 2-score deficit. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Ewers now to throw. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on downs. So with this one seemingly in their pocket, a chance to pad the lead here, 1st and goal. They'll run with MOF. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.